Alright guys, we're jumping right back into it, this time against the Luca Goers. So we're finishing up the tournament here. We've been doing very well. If I remember right, we're actually at like 6 or 7 goals for a boost as a top scorer. So that's going to really help us in terms of getting that prize of good morning. But yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Anyways, I do think this game is gonna revolve a lot around gaining experience, because the last few games have been very heavily influenced by just getting goals to make sure we get the top scorer prize. So we have kind of been lackluster in terms of getting experience for our defenders and just leveling our players up as much as we can. Alright, so it looks like I start with the ball, which should be an advantage here. We'll probably test a little bit, see what we're facing here. So it looks like Mep's in the middle. A boost is open for the pass. And he's going to encounter one defender, but it really shouldn't be an issue here. Like, I don't think Shoe's going to be, like, the worst thing that can happen. And 51 shoot is freaking great. We are kind of far away though, so I mean 33 isn't guaranteed to make it, but it probably will. And there it is. So already on our first goal. Right now, of course, we're just trying to get the ball back. Once we get the ball back, we can start passing and really just grinding that experience. Okay, so yeah. I was gonna say, like, we've got what, like 31 attack against like 19 endurance. So Mep really has like no chance. I mean, there's like a slim chance that he'll survive that, but it's not likely at all. Which, I mean, is good. I mean, I'm definitely not opposed to that. I do think it's interesting how quickly we've gotten our experience. I feel like we're definitely going a lot faster than the perfect Blitzball team. I think it's also because it's more focused on the experience gain than the perfect Blitzball team was. There was definitely lulls where it was a lot of just scoring and very little experience gain. So it's kind of nice to jump into the experience gain strategy and just, I mean, go for as much passing as possible. So this is the situation now where you see the clock and I've got 3 minutes left still. So the odds that I'm going to be able to continuously pass like this are pretty slim. But I mean, all we can really do here is pass this way as long as we can. And once it stops working, it stops working. Yeah, just like that, it stops working. Okay, so I'm going to pass to a boost. And he's gonna counter or interact with Shu here. I believe Shu has really good speed, so she might catch up. I might have been wrong about that statement, which, I mean, I'm completely okay with. Not having to deal with a super fast player is always a good thing in my book. 54, so even more this time. So 36 against 26 should make it, but you never know. With Super Goalie, this could definitely change. But by one shoot, I made it. By one. That's good. It feels so weird recording now because my chair actually squeaks really badly. I'm sure people will hear it in the videos. So as I'm like reaching for my water, I'm like, damn, don't squeak, don't squeak, don't squeak. And I just have no idea if the audio is just going to be a chair squeaking and people going, God, what's happening? Or, you know, what's going to happen in general. Definitely need to replace it, but, you know, it's kind of, you know, everyone has that list of things, like, I should really do this, but it's not that important to get done, so it's like, one day my chair won't squeak, one day I'll be good at recording videos, one day I'll be happy. You know, all that standard stuff on the list. Alright, I'm gonna take a sip of water here. Alright, cool. And back to Doram. So yeah, it does kind of suck that Doram only has Wither Pass, because if you notice the difference in levels, it is because Doram has a weaker pass. If she had a level 3 pass like Balgerda, she would get more experience with every pass she did. I mean, the one thing I'm going to do to really, like, I don't know if fix it is the right word, but to kind of deal with it is I will be putting Balgerda in the goal as soon as she hits level 99, and then Rowdy can be in the defensive position. Of course, this is going to mean that it's going to be very difficult in some aspects, because, I mean, he can't defend. So, there's, I mean, what has he got? 3 attack. There's a very good chance we lose games when he's on the field. Which, I mean, I'm not too worried about. Damn, unfortunately we do not start with the ball. Starting with the ball would have been fantastic there. He's got a very good shoot, but it does not have a chance of connecting at all. This is kind of risky, but I think it'll work. And just like that, it did. No. Oh, looks like it did. Very, very, very lucky there. Like, ridiculously lucky. Okay. So we're, it's kind of similar to the last situation we were in. The opponent is moving in on my defenders. So again, the odds of me being able to pass for like 3 or 4 minutes is pretty unlikely. I mean, it's too hard to keep the defenders off while I'm trying to get experience. But the good thing here is we're getting a bit of passing in, and I do believe Balgerda will go up a level this time. It's been pretty solid actually for gaining levels. I think she's been gaining a level pretty much every game, if not every other game. I mean, what, we're on episode like 60 something? Wait, no, we're definitely on episode like 79? And she's already like level 62, so that kind of goes to show you that she's definitely been gaining levels. Man, the pressure is on from the opponent. Just the pressure. Okay, so definitely kind of a weird situation here. We've got the opponent Nettis in between my defenders here, so we can potentially keep on passing this way because he's so slow. But once an encounter happens, it's going to get a little bit gross, and I do definitely feel like we're close to an encounter here. Alright, so just circles around Nettis here. And the opponent's not doing anything about it. I mean, there's not much to be done, to be fair. But it's just interesting how this kind of goes. Yeah, I am actually really excited for Balgerda to hit level 99, because then I can pull Rowdy on the field, and I feel like the games are going to be so much tougher when that happens, because I'll basically be short a defender. He's not going to defend anything. He just can't. But it's going to definitely be a situation where I might lose games, and that's an exciting challenge to have when you're playing Blitzball. Playing any game is the chance to lose. It just makes it exciting. Alright, I'm just going to swim this out. So time is up. Very, very good game, actually. 0-2. And I think that does secure our top scorer position as well. So, also, we're going to see the level up there for Valgerda and Doram, as they were the main people passing. Pretty much the only people. Anyways, more attack and endurance for Valgerda. HP, more attack for Doram. I mean, just solid stats. Basique Ronso. Staying with the Ronso things, unfortunately. But yeah, it's like we take over the tournament with 7 goals. So we get the elixir, and then we also get Good Morning, which Grave has learned Good Morning. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Squeaky chair.